J-Lo, doomed. Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. Carly Johnson and Sonia Horan and Brian Marks. Wow, it's taken 3 brains to come up with all of this. Are reporting further on the woes of Jennifer Lopez. As I've explained previously, she is an upper mid-range narcissist. That means that she exhibits success, that she is rather haughty and grandiose, that she projects a facade of superiority based upon the success that she has enjoyed, to basically say to people, I'm better than you and you should understand that. She is finding herself in a situation where her marriage to Ben Affleck, another narcissist, is on the rocks. It's not clear who has disengaged from who, whether she has kicked him to the curb, or whether he has got rid of her, or rather than the relationship actually being at an end, he has decided to move out, or perhaps she forced him out, and it's yet to be confirmed that the relationship is at an end. But whatever it is, the situation between the two of them is problematic, because neither of them are interacting with one another as a current intimate partner primary source, which punches quite a sizable hole in the fuel matrix. Now, for somebody as an upper mid-range narcissist like Jennifer Lopez, it's not a massive problem because she has a pretty extensive fuel matrix to begin with, and it enables her to shift the focus elsewhere. So, whilst initially it would present a problem, she'll soon be able to shift to alternative sources to ensure that fuel levels are kept up. If you'd like to understand how this works, I recommend that you obtain from the Knowledge Vault Understanding Changes to the Fuel Matrix. Nevertheless, the Mail reports Jennifer Lopez was finally asked point blank about the ongoing speculation that her marriage to Ben Affleck is over. The on-the-floor hitmaker, 54, was hit with the hot question during a press conference for her new Netflix film Atlas in Mexico City on Wednesday. In a now viral video, a Mail reporter shocked the crowd when he asked Lopez to confirm if the Ben Affleck rumours were real. Lopez, who was still wearing her wedding ring, looked tense as she tried to laugh the question off, before playfully scolding the man, saying, "You know better than that." However, the singer and actress did not attempt to deny rumours her 4th marriage is on the rocks. Thus, the question when asked of her is a threat to control. Most questions of a narcissist are a threat to control. The reason being is that you're seeking to elicit information from the narcissist and invariably hold them to account in some form. That is a fetter upon the sense of entitlement of the narcissist and thus is a threat to that control. Accordingly, the narcissist may refuse to answer a question, deflect from answering the question, or answer the question in a way that doesn't actually give you an appropriate answer. Here, the reporter's question threatens the inherent need for control that J-Lo has. She therefore is motivated by her narcissism to nullify that threat to control. She can't conceal her irritation. This is part of the haughtiness that J-Lo is known for, and therefore, initially, she looks tense, and then her narcissism ensures that she deflects from it by not answering the question and saying, "You know better than that." Thus, she seeks to nullify the control by deflecting and not answering. But the point is, it then creates the collateral consequence because the question hasn't actually been answered and she hasn't denied that there is a problem, which leaves it hanging in the air. Nevertheless, the audience applauded J-Lo for how she handled the situation, which provides her with positive fuel, while one of the panellists, her co-star Simu Liu, warned other reporters to steer clear of that line of questioning. "Don't come in here with that energy, please," the 35-year-old Canadian actor said. Why doesn't he just say, "Don't ask questions of a personal nature, thank you very much," or "Don't ask questions about her relationship"? This energy, for fuck's sake. At another point during the presentation, Simu chimed in to defend J-Lo once more, as he said, "If I could just end on one thing. Jen is a producer on this movie, and the reason why I'm here, and the reason why Sterling K. Brown was in this beautiful movie, was because Jen cares. Jen cares about things like representation and diversity, and she's a boss." Well, that's certainly somebody who's been taken in as a member of the coterie, believing that Jennifer Lopez actually cares about something. The only person that she actually cares about is her. The fact that she responds in a terse manner is representative of her haughtiness, and a video of the interaction was then shared to Instagram. Fans shared their thoughts in the comments section. Some thought that Lopez looked visibly upset and hurt by the reporter's question. "She looked so hurt when asked that question, they should just leave her alone," one Instagram user wrote. Well, she was wounded by the threat to control posed by the issuing of this challenge fuel. Another fan begged the media to stop getting into her life. Meanwhile, Affleck was pictured in Los Angeles with his 12-year-old son Samuel. The Argo actor looked jovial despite the marriage speculation. He was photographed smiling as he strolled with the son he shares with ex-wife Jennifer Garner, 52. Well, strolling along smiling, he's keeping up his own facade also. But an instance such as this demonstrates how questioning a narcissist is problematic. And it's interesting, of course, that we have never yet seen this one's wife being subject to such a direct question as Jennifer Lopez has. That might be that there is a greater degree of control asserted over those who are invited to ask questions of her. But you would have thought by now that somebody would have somehow perhaps slipped under the rope and, masquerading as a friendly, thrown some key questions towards this one's wife. It appears that the relationship for Jennifer Lopez is indeed doomed. She doesn't deny that there is a split, and her and Affleck are away from one another once again. But this shows that being such a prominent individual as Jennifer Lopez and a prominent individual as Ben Affleck is, that the speculation won't go away, that it's repeatedly something that they are asked about, because that is something which naturally the press are interested in, the public are interested in, and the fact that neither of them have said what's going on results in repeated threats to control. Of course, it's their own business, and they don't have to tell the world anything at all about what's going on in their relationship. But the problem that you have is that when you're a prominent person, as both of these individuals are, when there is speculation about your marriage, and that you do nothing to deny it, that speculation just continues. And thus, where she is asked a direct question which threatens her control, her nullification of that control works in that moment, but like many mid-range narcissists and lesser narcissists, it just kicks the problem down the line, because it just keeps the speculation in place as to, well, is your marriage over? Which means that the problem is going to resurrect itself. It also demonstrates the haughty and terse manner for which Jennifer Lopez has become accustomed in the way that she responded to the question. Intrusive as it was, she initially was irritated by it because it threatened her need for control. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.